Chris.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, are you excited then, having won?
Made all the pain and misery worthwhile.
We gave you the prize because we thought you probably prepared what you had to say. Did you write it down?
No, it just came to me.
Really?
I mean, it just came to me.
Well, you're a clever man. Who are you going to take to the festival?
One of my mates.
Well, have a great time.
If we ever find out that any of those sad things are incorrect, we're going to make your life hell.
Yeah.
If we find out that your wife hasn't
married
left you
and your life is brilliant. Is that true about your wife, Chris?
It's all true.
Did she really leave you?
Yeah, she did leave me. We only married a year. It's quite sad.
No. When did she leave you? How long ago?
A couple of months ago.
You see, Ken, you're going to have fun at that festival.
Yeah, I am.
find yourself a new wife. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's really sensitive, man.
Sorry? I think Chris knows I'm not being
I
serious.
know. Listen, have a great time there. Thank you so much for calling in, all of you chaps that did phone in. Sorry we couldn't give prizes to all of you, but I hope you have a wonderful time there. This is Adam and Joe. Oh, we've still got to figure out what ditties in the dock is this week.
Oh, well, we'll have a think about that.
Okay, we'll be back shortly.
XFM.
This is Adam and Joe on XFM. This is the last 15 minutes of our show until the winter, because we're taking the summer off.
Well, mid-September we'll be back, so it's not strictly winter. In fact, some of September can often be very pleasant.
It's true, the summer gets later and later in Britain.
It's true, isn't it? What's it? Is it raining at the moment?
Ooh, what's the weather like?
I'm going to cycle back now, so I don't want it to be raining. That's the only thing.
It's time, of course, for Ditties in the Dock, and we're being shamelessly self-indulgent because it's our last show before our summer break. We're going to offer you 2 of our very own Adam and Joe Show songs to choose from. Now, don't worry if you don't know the Adam and Joe Show or you think we're rubbish, because these are both tributes to film stars. So if you don't know the songs, you can just vote for which film star you'd like to hear a song about. It's the... I'm going to start with pitching mine.
Yeah, go on, you go.
I'm going to go for Song for Bob Hoskins. Bob Hoskins is one of our favourite hairy, short, famous actors. This song is... It's more of a little play than a song. It casts Bob Hoskins as a sort of Dickensian street hero, and he sings a wonderful sort of Cockney knees up all about all the films he's worked on. It's a beautiful, moving piece of music, and it's a terrific tribute to Bob Hoskins, and it's the one you should definitely vote for. It's called Song for Bob Hoskins. It's from, I think, Series 3 of The Adam and Joe Show, and if you want to hear it, call 0871 222 1049. That's 0871 222 1049, and vote for Song for Bob Hoskins. Everyone who gets through and gets on the air will win a CD called Revolutions, which is an exciting anarchic compilation of lots of highly dangerous bands like Embrace, Phantom Planet, and stuff like that, all sort of XFM type music. So there we go. If you want to hear the Song for Bob Hoskins, call 0871 222 1049.
Alternatively, you could vote for our Robert De Niro Calypso. This is a tribute to the gigantically talented actor, which was written by, it was mainly written by Joe and Zach, our friend Zach, and I contributed some lyrics to the melange, and it's certainly one of the songs that I'm proudest of that we did on the Adam and Joe Show, and I'm not sure it's a real calypso, but we called it the Robert De Niro Calypso. And it sort of takes you through his work in a ludicrous way. And it was partly an excuse for me to do my Robert De Niro impression, which is a very visual thing, and just involves kind of turning the edges of your mouth down.
I tell you what, you can do it here in the studio while the record plays.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe they'll just get a sort of psychic impression of it.
Yeah.
So that's Ditties in the Dock this week. It's Song for Bob Hoskins or the Robert De Niro Calypso. Call 0871 222 1049. Which of those stars would you rather hear a stupid song about? Hoskins or De Niro? 0871 222 1049. Call now!
I like that.
It sounds like Pac-Man, doesn't it?
It's a good...
It's an Atari guitar noise.
Good little ending there.
Guitar noise.
Guitar noise from the block party with Banquets. Time to resolve Ditties in the Dock now.
And this week it's a shamelessly self-indulgent Ditties in the Dock. We're playing off 2 songs from the Adam and Joe Show, which is currently available on DVD from all good DVD retailers. It's our 2 tribute songs to famous actors, Bob Hoskins and Robert De Niro. We've got 5 callers on the line. Let's go straight to see who has won. Ursula, are you there?
I am indeed.
What are you voting for, Ursula?
Bob Hoskins, please.
Song for Bob Hoskins. Very good choice. You win a copy of Revolutions, an exciting compilation album. Are you excited about that?
I'm absolutely thrilled.
You sound very thrilled. Thanks for calling, Ursula. We're going to have to be quite quick on this because we're running out of time. James, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, James. What's it going to be? Is it going to be De Niro or Hoskins?
Hoskins, please.
Hoskins?
Yeah.
That's 2-0 for the Hosks.
2-0 for Hoskins. De Niro is, you know, come on. De Niro.
De Niro is.
Yeah.
We've got Daniel. Hello, Daniel.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm okay, thanks.
What are you voting for? Is it going to be Hoskins or De Niro?
It's got to be Bobby De Niro.
Bobby
Yeah.
De Niro. Well done. There we go.
Have you heard these songs before?
I have. I've got the DVD.
Hey,
Oh,
good
nice
man.
one.
So there we go. Thanks for calling, Daniel, and thanks for buying our DVD. So what's that? 2-1 to Hoskins.
I need another couple of votes for De Niro, otherwise I'm in trouble.
Let's see if Gail can do that. Hello, Gail.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank
You're
you.
very well. You sound bloody posh.
No, we live in Wales, there's no such thing.
Okay, well done for not being posh. Who are you voting for, Gail?
It's got to be De Niro.
Bobby De Niro?
It has to be.
This is gut-wrenching, so it's 2-all. Gail, well done. Thanks for calling. You win that album as well. So, Ben. Hello, Ben.
Hi there.
So you've got the deciding vote. This is
That's right, yeah.
this is monumental.
It is. I feel the power running through me.
The deciding vote.
the Decider.
I think they call him the Decidor.
The Decidor.
It's amazing. It's the last Ditties in the Dock before our summer break. Oh,
I feel so privileged.
it's so significant. It's so significant. So Ben, what's it going to be? Is it going to be Bob Hoskins or Robert De Niro? And again, leave a pause before you tell us the answer, like they do on telly. Who's it going to be?
A strangely long pause.
Yeah.
Right, my vote for Ditties in the Dock is Bob Hoskins.
Hey, that wasn't a very long pause.
Wasn't a very long
Still.
Oh, sorry, I should have a little drum roll or something.
Well done. That's fantastic. It's nice for the Bob Hoskins tribute song to get an airing.
That's great.
Thanks very much, Ben.
Okay, can I have your Priory DVD?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll send
Brilliant,
you.
thanks a lot.
It's not.
great.
Is it a DVD or is it a VHS?
Well, it's a VHS, but it's a spoof of a DVD.
Fine, yeah, that's great.
It's like a DVD commentary on VHS. It's part of the joke.
Great.
So
Yes.
thanks
Have
for
your
calling.
signatures as well, please.
Of course.
Oh, fantastic.
Thanks for calling, Ben. And hey,
Thanks, Ben.
to everybody who listens to our show
Ben
regularly.
sounded genuinely enthusiastic.
He did. He's lovely. All our
That was
callers are
great.
lovely. All our listeners are lovely. And we've had a great time over the last, whatever it's been, 8 months. And we'll be back in September. And we'll leave you in the capable hands of who knows who it'll be. Mystery
knows?
presenters until mid-September.
And you know, if you're in Edinburgh at all this year for the festival, do come along and see my show. It'll be called I, Pavel. About my sort of East European animated character. Before then, you can catch me and my comedy evening, the Out of Focus group, at the Zeta Hotel, ZETTER. Look it up on the web and you can get details. The next one of my evenings is going to be on Wednesday the 15th of June. A few XFM listeners came along
That's
to
good.
last week's one, and it was really nice to meet them.
I'm definitely going to come down. I lied and didn't come down last weekend because I went to see Darren Brown do magic.
You got to get your priorities straight,
But
man.
I'm definitely going to come down a week on Wednesday.
Fantastic. Well, listen, have a great summer, chaps. Don't die in the heat wave, and take care of yourselves, and we really look forward to being with you again in September.
Yeah, and this does have music in it, what you're about to hear. It starts off with a sort of a bit of cinematic drama. So try and paint a picture of Dickensian London, cobbled streets, tilty buildings, and along the street comes Bobo Hoskins.
God bless you.
God bless you.
One and all. Bye.
Ooga booga, another beautiful morning in old London town. Here comes the baker's boy with his delicious fresh warm buns.
Morning, Mr. Hoskins.
Morning, son. And here's lovely Lily the flower seller.
Morning, Mr.
You're
Hoskins.
as pretty as the morning sun, Lily.
Hey, Mr. Hoskins.
There's the hurdy-gurdy man. Morning, Mr. Hoskins. And here comes the pearly king and queen.
Morning, Mr. Hoskins. How are you?
Morning, your highnesses.
Here, Mr. Hoskins. Tell us one of your stories about the making of Super Mario Brothers, please.
Nah, you've heard them all 1,000
And
times.
sing us a song, Mr. Hoskins, please.
All right, but on one condition.
What, Mr. Hoskins? Anything.
That from now on, you all call me Bobo.
Sing us a song, then, Bobo.
All right then. Whoa! Tickle me fancy, have a banana. What a palaver, roble and bush. Apples and pears, scruffle me nuts. I'm off to step me to waggle me brush. Long me Good Friday, ragging me Rawny, Roger me Rabbit, Mona me Lisa, Mer me mates, Blue me ice. Spank me behind for just 2 and 6. Come on, everybody! Whoa! Tickle me fancy, have a banana. What a palaver, rubble and bush. Apples and pears, scruffle me nuts. I'm off to step me to waggle me brush. Rattle me spoonies, nibble me knob. Shiver me timbers, corn on the cob. Shuffle me bobkins, tackle me tits. Tidy me pipkins, fiddle me nips. Polish me pearlies, apples and pears. Buckets of fun and a barrel of laughs. Naughty old Nancy slapping her knees. Susie on Sally, jelly me heels. Long me Good Friday, ragged me Rawny, Roger me Rabbit, Mona me Lisa, cockle me coppers, twizzle me stick. Spank me behind for just 2 and 6.
Hooray! Come on, Mr. Hoskins. Sing us
Yes,
another,
what about
please.
one more, Mr. Hoskins?
Sorry, everybody, that's all I've got time for.
Oh, please, Mr. Bobo.
Now, children, Mr. Hoskins is a busy man.
We heard you've agreed to appear in a low-budget film for only twopence an hour.
That's right, and I'm going to be late if I don't hurry
Oh,
up.
bless you, Mr. Hoskins, you're one in a million.
Good day to you, Mr. Hoskins.
Good day to you too, son. You stay out of mischief.
Oh, try my best, Mr. Hoskins. Good day, Mr. Hoskins, sir.
Toodle pip, Lily. Be lucky.
Good day to you, Mr. Hoskins.
Ah, what a perfect morning. Ooga booga.
Oh, they don't come much better than that is possibly the most fatuous way I could have started this programme. I don't know why I thought that. I was just hoping I'd say something really profound at the beginning of this new show. Jude, the producer's already devastated. She thought I was going to come out with some words of wisdom. Instead, I've come out with, oh, they don't come much better than that. Although I suppose it is a sentiment that I share because I do adore that song. It was the only song I could start this new show with. Sugar, If I Can't Change Your Mind from the album Copper Blue. And I think if you're in your early 30s like me, I hope that album has a place in your heart. It certainly does for me. So welcome along to this, the new Steve Merchant show. I've already said Steve because I feel the show should be relaxed. It shouldn't be as formal as Stephen. People often refer to me as Stephen Merchant, my mum, and people in the press, but I decided that I wanted this show to have that kind of... This is a kind of show that should be able to just kick off its shoes, you know, loosen its tie, you know, maybe just unbutton its trousers, you know, whatever it needs to do, just to relax. It's Sunday afternoon, it shouldn't be too stressful, it shouldn't be too much of a headache. We've got a couple of people in the studio. I'll explain why they're here a bit later, although one of them, Harry, I know you're a massive Sugar fan.
Gigantic.
And I would hope that you'd be able to perhaps give us a brief potted history of that wonderful band.
Well, the band not necessarily, but Bob Mould, of course, the singer, the main man, started off in a Minneapolis power trio, Husker Du, back in the early 80s, went a bit crazy, released a couple of very miserable solo albums, then came back with Sugar, had his moment of triumph, then did another couple of solo albums, disappeared off the face of the earth, and was found writing scripts for wrestling matches.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it wasn't the WWF. I know a lot of Six Music listeners are big wrestling fans. They might be
I'd be
upset.
surprised if we dragged him away from it, to be honest.
Well, I don't want to shatter any illusions for them, but yeah, he was writing scripts for the wrestling. Since came back, made an awful album, made a great one, and he was touring last year, and he's still making music.
So you've both praised and slammed Mould within the first 5 minutes of this show. And
no one's perfect, Steve. No one's perfect.
I should point out that level of nerdy knowledge is the sort of thing I'm hoping to stamp out on this show. I want it to be ill-informed and ill-thought through, but nevertheless full of great music, like this. Guillemots, Trains to Brazil. If you are thinking of buying the Guillemots album from whence that comes and you've not yet bought it, please don't make the mistake of walking into a record shop and saying, have you got the album by the Guillemots? It's merely Guillemots, as in editors, Pixies. Oh yeah, a lot of people think that it's the Pixies. Please don't make that mistake.
Thanks for stamping out the nerdishness, Steve.
Straight away, yeah. I'm trying to clamp down on that. Well, the point that I'm trying to think, is there an ethos to this radio show? And in a sense, it is to try and avoid preaching to the people that already know loads about music. They're already massive fans. They've already got all the very trendiest, pre-released white label 12 inches. It's not available for another 18 months, but I've already got it. All that stuff I can't be doing with it. I can't be doing with DJs that talk like that. And so, plus no one ever sends me pre-released 12 inches and stuff. So, there's no fear of that. So really, this is a show, in my dream, it will be sort of a meeting place for like-minded souls. I will present music to you, the listener, to you, my friends. You will in return present music to me. Now, hold fire, don't start emailing and texting straight away. I don't like Guillemots, don't like Sugar, this is what you should be playing. We'll come to you in good time, listener. For now, I just thought we could play some tunes that give you the sense of what I'm into, the sort of vibe that I'm on, the kind of tip. There's going to be some pretty cool hippity hop later. I'm pretty down with it. There'll be some of this kind of trendier electronic music with all the digitals going on. Plus there'll just be some classic, guitar music. Plus, and this is the real thrill for me, I've got two people in the studio who are not broadcasting. Basically, you are, for want of a better word, nobodies, and that is a real thrill. And I mean that positively. I don't mean that as an insult.
It's a real thrill for me.
Yeah, because what's great about you is you're just people off the street. You're an average guy. Dan, for instance, a friend of mine. I've known him for many years since university. He's here. He is below average. He is so average. It's unbelievable. He's like mediocre. It's just unbelievable. He's so in a way, instantly the listeners can relate to that. The listeners out there, they think I'm a bit intimidated by Steve. He's so showbiz. He's so glamorous. He's so sexy. Don't worry. I've got a couple of people in here, losers that you can relate to straight away. Don't worry, they're here. And so the concept is they've brought in some tracks that they think I should love, that I should include perhaps on my new show's playlist. They'll be pitching those songs to me later in the show. Plus, we'll have a few other people just poking their heads in and doing the same. And then in future weeks, we're hopefully going to get you, the listeners, to do the same. Maybe we could even get you on the line. You can be a little bedroom DJ for 5 minutes. So it's going to be interactive, but let's give it time. Let's ease into it. Let's not rush anything. Come on. Let me just briefly introduce these boys. Then Harry, we've already heard from. He's the guy with the sugar knowledge. Say hello, Harry.
Hello.